think all is well. Welcome, guys, to the stream. Welcome, Scav and Dan. Good to see you this morning, man. Good to see you. Alright, so, picking up from last time, we're doing alright. What are we up to in terms of settlements? Yeah, don't have quite 30, got 27, which... slow expanding, but we're trying to get a firm consolidation of our area here. We got Gottrik and this other dude coming down to take back these settlements that Immortal couldn't finish off those Greedskins, and we got Boris pushing in to attack Grimgore. Yeah, it's pretty good. We'll get that. Chariots. I do apologize this morning. My nose is a little stuffy, so if I sound stuffed up, it's because I am. So I do apologize. But let's go back over to Grigor and get this siege over and dealt with. I don't think it's going to be a Pyrrhic victory, but I've ruined battles before, but I think we'll be okay. So let's get this one going. Some exciting news, especially for you, Sedgwick, just in terms of time zones. But starting tomorrow, I will be starting about 30 minutes earlier. Yeah, so I'll be starting. So like right now, I know I started a little early today, but it's 4:28 in the morning for me right now, and I will be starting at 4 a.m. Starting tomorrow. So just something to be aware of. I have updated the channel, and so if anyone new checks it out, or if you're like, hey, like why are you early today? It is officially updated, and that will be for every day that I do stream. Tuesdays and Thursdays are still kind of up in the air, because I am working on a few videos, and if I stream every day, like if I stream 7 days a week, then it's time that I can't work on those videos, because at night, after I get home from work, I spend it with my family, and then I only like get back on it again until after they go to bed. So but then I need to go to bed not too short after that, or else I'm only getting like 3 or 4 hours of sleep, and I can't do that either. So yeah, still most of the time it's gonna be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday in terms of streams. Tuesdays and Thursdays will kind of just depend, I guess, on what's going on with the channel and the campaign. I will say, if I had to guess, when the Chaos Dwarves come, I believe sometime in April, more likely than not, that those times will kind of be an exception. I'll probably end up streaming 7 days a week, and also be working on videos when I get home. But anyway, that's kind of a special time, and it's not going to be what you'll consistently see in terms of content and whatnot for the channel. So alright, let's just move up here a little bit instead of you. We can square these guys up a little more. Good. Their reinforcements, yeah, are not that big of a deal. Alright. Now let's make sure we have a good line of sight on these guys. It's such a big deal for these guys to be able to see what they're doing. Alright, let's push these guys forward a little bit and make them a little skinnier. Which means these guys get to come off a little sooner. Good. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Like everyone was just assuming. Well, it's when they've announced it anyway that it'll be in April. But I mean, that's subject to interpretation as well. It could be April 1st. It could be you know, April 30th or last day. What can't remember off the top of my head if it's like a 30 or 31 day month. You know, like it all just, you know, it's subject to interpretation basically by everybody in terms of whether or not, you know, when in April it's actually going to be. Yeah, because they had a blog post not too long ago about when the updates, like stuff would be released. Did they confirm this? I mean, a lot of it is still speculation. You're technically correct, but with the type of teaser trailer they did for their Immortal Empires launch, I would imagine if it's something completely random, if it's like a basic FLC like update and like a little bit of a faction rework, I think they're going to have a lot of pissed off people, because they've got quite a bit of stuff already implemented in the game for the Chaos Dwarfs, and I don't think a small FLC change is going to make people happy right now, because I think really that's what's been bringing people back is the hype train for some brand new like DLC, some brand new factions. So, you know, we'll see. Obviously, we'll see. But if I had to put some money down anyway, my guess is that it is going to be Chaos Dwarfs. Alright, you come back over here. Good. Alright, you need to slow them down. You can come over there too. You guys need to keep shooting. Yeah, keep bombing that area. Come over here and attack them. They will get, like, basically just nuke that unit.
I am the wall. The power of winter. Armored Cossacks! Slay them! March for Islam! Feel the breeze!
Good. Yeah, welcome everyone to the stream. Appreciate everyone being here. Good. Yeah, we're taking a little damage here. Oh, excuse me. Ow. We're taking some damage here and there, but it's nothing that we won't be able to recover from. Alright, what is... Yeah, keep shooting the Chaos Warriors there.
State troops ready. Orson, Tor, Kaj, Salyak, Patriot.
This bombardment should be able to get him out. There we go.
I am the storm. Unfrozen good.
I would doubt this constitutes a Pyrrhic victory, though. Alright. Now, you guys quit firing and move over here. Alright, if they want to come back, they can get shot by them.
Storm's decree.
Good, that got them to break instantly, and there's the armor losses. I guess we ended up taking more damage than I was kind of expecting, but it's mostly on the crosshairs, and we can heal one more time with our Patriarch here. Oh, wrong button.
Showing the way. Seeking advantage.
Those units were going to get deleted anyway. That's why I basically killed them.
The cold rises.
Good. Yeah, he's gone. And good. Let's move on. Three units of cost are that's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I've been thinking about changing my start time for a while, but it just means at night when because our child's been going to bed pretty early now. She's usually going to bed at 7:30, but then my wife will, typically she'll go to bed as well. But, you know, she does have school stuff to work on, and so it's not that I can just like record stuff, you know, all the time after they go to bed. So I think Tuesdays and Thursdays will still primarily be, basically, I'll still get up at the same time, but do video, you know, video making, video editing, you know, that kind of stuff. That way I can still get to bed at a decent time. Like last night, for example, I played some Hogwarts Legacy and didn't do anything with Warhammer last night, and went to bed at like 9:30. Ended up falling asleep at like 10, but I mean, it was the first time I had gotten over 5.5 hours of sleep, I think, in 2 weeks. So, yeah, it was definitely a refreshing move on my end that I actually went to bed at a good time last night. Good. She's occupied.
Another province for me. Boya.
And let's do... yeah, let's increase our capacities. Money is stabilizing now, so we don't need to, you know, always focus on that. But yeah, we definitely could use some extra patriarchs in each army. I'm still trying to mess with that and see, you know, kind of like what is a good amount. You know, obviously you can single entity spam them, but I don't really always want to do that. So I'm gonna try and see if there's just like a good balance to kind of have in any army. No, don't upgrade that just yet. Yep, that'll be good. Good. Alright, research. What am I researching? That's right, economy.
To shield Kislev against chaos.
Awesome. Alright, let's... Alright, let's move on. Yeah, I've been trying to think just now here. I don't really know what else it could be. You know, in terms of a big announcement, you know, coming in April. Because they have like in terms of how they introduced the ogres, right? For Warhammer 2, they put in like the mountains that Greasus, you know, owns basically, right? They put in that whole section, but you couldn't play it, right? You could see it and you can tell that it was there, but it was just blurred out. And then obviously that was the next announcement, right? So what was the first thing they did in Warhammer 3? They put they they renamed the settlements with like the Chaos Dwarf, like, you know, in the lore wise, their capital and whatnot. So they've already introduced that, and if they were gonna do like, I think it's what, Ind, Kurish, and Nippon or whatever, they would have put more than just a blank sandy terrain over there. So I don't know. I guess thinking about it, it's either gonna be the Chaos Dwarves based on the trailer at the end of the trailer that they released about a week ago, I think now, or it's just gonna be a bunch of crap and it's gonna be faction reworks, which I think would piss like 90% of the people off that play the game at the moment. Like, especially, like, I'm sure some of the reworks would be good, but like people are like, I would more or less say desperate in terms of getting like something completely brand new into the game. Yeah.
We are invincible, Kislev.
Cause think you throw in the Chaos Dwarves, right? What's it do for the game? Obviously brings in new DLC, brings in an entirely new faction to play, an entirely new faction to learn. It changes the current campaigns in that area. So Grimgor is gonna have a new enemy to deal with. Imric will have a new enemy. Tretch will have a new enemy. Boris, you know, Kislev, as they grow, you know, so it's gonna change a lot of things other than just for instead of just introducing one faction, it's going to change quite a few things for a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm hopeful it's Chaos Dwarves anyway. It's really going to hurt their. Oh yeah, 100%. Like they've had their time to, you know, polish the game, you know, make sure everything's in a good state before they do this next big thing. And now people are like, okay, like fine, whatever.
I switch.
Now, basically nut up and fucking release something.
Frostweaver.
You know.
It's immense, my power. Kislev's chosen.
She need money out of us. Yeah, I mean, if it was me, knowing myself, if the DLC was available, I probably would have bought it, like pre-bought it already. Knowing me.
Hearts of ice. I can see.
But also, like, coming from my perspective as a, you know, content creator, like, if I want the channel to grow with Warhammer 3, I don't really have a choice in terms of, you know, shelling some money out on stuff like that, because, you know, I kind of need it. But
I deserve a larger retinue.
Boris
hey,
Ursus himself.
you gotta make money somehow, man, as long as it pays the bills, you know what I mean? No. Boris is almost done.
For Kislev.
Alright, that's all good, that's all good. Yeah, Mentor is fine. In case we ever get elemental bears for him, sure.
The Great Bear.
I know that doesn't help anything right now, but it could in the future. How much is the...
Sacrifice to Ursun.
That's a fairly big sack value.
Take their head.
Take the research off.
Ursun sends us a gift.
Do they have... Okay, they don't have any military presence. -4, okay. This will hurt them massively.
We are Ursun's claws.
Yep, I want the money. There we go, we got a student.
Demon Slayer. Taste my speed.
Tier 3, that's okay. Nope, get rid of you and rebuild you.
Faithful workers.
Got some. After you beat Hogwarts, you gonna start playing Tarkov with me? I won't have time, man. I looked into the game, and I just don't have time for something like that.
Serve me.
I need to sleep.
Honor Ursus.
Between Warhammer and playing, almost said Kislev, playing Warhammer and playing Hogwarts, I don't have time.
Lord of all.
Tell you when I would have time to play more video games than the 3 I currently am playing is if I was streaming full time. But we are a ways away from that. I thought we were going to be there sooner rather than later with how we grew for a while there. But then we've lost quite a few as well, so that's why I'm looking into some other videos in terms of content and seeing what might work for you guys, or you know, just kind of spur some excitement and whatnot. All right, Godric, let's
Eyes peeled, lad.
bring you right here.
Where's the slaughter?
Good.
The bear lifts us.
Oh yeah, we need to. She's like almost dead or whatever. All right. So what can we
Great
do?
state.
They're almost dead, which is fine.
A noble calling. Sister.
We can just merge them
of
because we
ice.
can recruit them basically instantly and for cheap and at the same tier experience. It's not that big of a big loss. Plus we can heal. And we got quite a bit of winds of magic, and we got some bears. Perfect.
Honor your motherland.
Warzone has intervened for us.
Storm
Sort of
summoner.
what I was kind of thinking would happen. I haven't used our guard before. I wouldn't mind
Fools may not, sir.
trying them out, to be honest.
I deserve
Oh, wrong
protection.
ones. Yeah, I want the ones with shields.
Join me.
I don't need them to really do a lot of damage dealing, but just to hold the line for me. Get some missile resistance for yourself. Alright, next turn we'll get some more money.
Become a stronger motherland.
Bride of the ice.
Yeah, that's fine. I think everyone has moved. And let's... oh, wrong one. I want to check the trade and see if we have... okay, yeah, we need more resources. Because trade is basically saving our economy right now. Let's move on. But yeah, because I mean, I go into work at, I go into work at 7:45, and then I usually work until 4:30 or 5 o'clock on average right now, and then get home, you know, hang out with the family for 2.5, 3 hours, and then usually I'll play like a different campaign. So what I've been doing to kind of get myself in the mindset for the next faction I stream is I'll just play a different lord, but within that faction, just to kind of just get more experience with them if I'm fairly rusty with that faction. So like, for example, when I was going to play Boris, I was like, okay, I haven't played Kislev in ages, so I started a Katerin campaign in my own time, just to kind of get familiar again with their units, right? And it's helped me a lot. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but it's definitely been beneficial for me to kind of get a better understanding of basically just what the heck I'm even doing. Alright, let's get... Yeah, we can get some Ice Guard units. And that's all I can get from there, but we can also get some Patriarch capacity.
Boris Ursus, High Priest
Yep,
of
put in
Ursus.
walls. Fine with that.
I return. Cut them down.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ursun's disciple. The bear is with us.
Probably should have fought that manually,
It's
but
Kislevite
it's
now.
okay.
Hear me roar.
And do growth. Yes.
Demons.
We do have quite the capacity for them. But you know, always increasing your hero capacity is not necessarily a bad thing. Because what I kind of want to do, and I'm not against doing a Patriarch Doomstack, but that's been done to death by basically everybody. But I kind of want to get at least 4 or 5 in an army just to see what all these can really do. Like that one I'm not worried about. These two I'm not worried about. So I guess 3, do the healer, the perfect vigor, so they fight better for longer, and also the melee attack. Kind of turn them into a what am I trying to think of?
This is my right.
Oh, god damn, why can't I think of it?
Face my ire. By my axe, it will be done. Follow my lead.
The Empire hero. My goodness. I keep just wanting to say Patriarch, but it's not a Patriarch. Ooh, I'll take him. The Archlectors. Goodness gracious. Archlectors. You know, of swapping and rotating through their, like, battle prayers. There we go. Goodness gracious. That took way too long to get there. Way too long to get there. Alright, let's give you... I think I got another student. Yeah, good. Alright, in terms of magic items, let's merge a few. Cool. That one's actually not too bad. Hey, DM, welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you doing this morning, my man?
Cut them down.
Yeah, don't give them anything yet in case they die. But I definitely need to give these guys a little bigger bang for their buck here. Alright, so let's give you a Armor of Fortune. And sort of anti-heroes, that's great. Talisman of Endurance, that's great. Good. Warrior's Bane. Fantastic. Alright. Now, Gregor. Yeah, you're pretty well set, but this guy definitely needs some help. Sure. And she does too. She's taken a few beatings from time to time. That needs to be negated. That wouldn't be the worst thing for her, just to kind of get her out of some trouble. Excuse me. But excuse me. Give him the ward save. Good. And then
How fair, my brother.
Torlana.
The Snowbringer.
Let's give you Quartermaster, make your army a little cheaper. Potion of Healing, she can take that. Home of Discord, because she can go into melee a little bit. Yeah, that's fine with that.
I seek only the graceful. We require
There
soldiers.
we go. Good, next turn she'll be able to move out again. Oh, it's the Adamant. But yeah, how you doing this morning, Wyvern? Good, we shaved off a turn. finally, of
Try these fools.
Valiant Defeat. Which is just a bunch of goblins. We'll be okay.
Too reckless.
Oh, didn't want to hit wrong button.
Bow to me. I
Wrong button. Plus,
them down.
I need to see. Yeah, I need to put in some heroes. I don't have any extra. Well, it's not necessarily true. Yeah, because they have 3 there. So take one out.
Winter asks.
Send her. It's gonna take her a while to get down here. Because yeah, you can't disband her, or else she just dies, and that's a lot of money and time invested into her training. So we'll send her down this way and give the other army another patriarch. But we will jump into this battle and get it over with. We really only need to deal with the troll and their lord. The rest of it is just garbage. But let's move on. Oh, sorry, Sid. So you can recruit 1 lord. You're good, Sedjo. No, don't worry about that, man. For Kislev, you can really recruit 1 lord at all times early on, and that is just your basic boyar. It's your basic melee general lord, and that's it. He's got his super generic melee line buffs for himself. He's got a red line and a blue line. That's about it. But Kislev does their mechanic of the like training system. I don't know. I think of it as you're like sending them to college basically, and that's where you increase your you don't increase your capacity there, but you increase your availability to actually have those heroes and lords. So that's where you get your magic from. Boyars and patriarchs, you can recruit a boyar wherever you want from. You increase your capacity of patriarchs in the like religious building. At tier 2, you increase your capacity by 1, so you can get those infinitely, and that's why a lot of people do the hero spamming with them, because they're really good once you get them leveled up and they swap through their like battle prayers, and you can essentially infinitely increase your capacity with them. Whereas the magic heroes are, a lot more valuable, because one, it takes a long time for them to get trained. I think it's at the bare minimum is like 6 turns, unless an event is going on. And same thing with the ice or tempest lords. It just takes a really long time to get them trained. Alright, we are going to checkerboard here. Yeah.
Cursors! Obey the orthodoxy!
And that just backfired, Jessica. But we just need to move these 2. There we go.
Prestige beyond compare.
Good. Alright.
Born into power. Patriarch!
These guys are just going to provide like a morale buff, because they're just very, very weak. And we'll move on. So yeah, they have a bunch of garbage, melee garbage. Yeah, I like the mechanic to it. It makes it a little even though they don't have a great amount of like hero access or whatever, it really makes you care about the heroes you do have, if that makes sense, right? Because it's not like you get a infinite supply of them, right? So you really got to make sure the heroes, once you do get them, that you actually, more or less, actually make sure they stay alive. You're not just, you're not as reckless with them because you really need them to stay alive. Yeah, he is. That's why I didn't want to give him any equipment, because he was level 2. Yeah, everyone should be firing him. Alright, get rid of their lord.
He's left true power.
He's just like flying around everywhere. Hey, have a good one, Cedro.
Lord of the motherland.
Gods of us! Gossars! The motherland's finest! Patriot!
Half his health and he's already browning. He's literally just like ping-ponging wherever the heck this guy feels like.
Make war! Gossars!
The sad thing is we're still in a good position in terms of balance of power.
Land is power! Land is power!
Yeah, just stay in. Alright, we lost one hero. That's fine.
The motherland.
Good, there's their lord dead. Alright, now shoot their river trolls. Good, Gotrek, Felix, get up here. Yeah, there's a big portion of the balance of power.
Well, have mine.
Hussars! Retreat, comrades! March them! Obey
They just
the
have a
orthodoxy!
shit ton of garbage. Never underestimate goblins. The thing is, we might actually still win with Gotrek and Felix against all these goblins. Even if most of our army dies here, we could probably still win. I think that's why the balance of power is somewhat still in my favor.
Comrades of the fair!
Randy!
Hail!
Hussars!
Alright, let's bring everyone back.
For the throne!
Die, filth!
It's going a little, it's about even now.
Comrades, retreat!
Charge!
Bring carnage! Herr Jäger!
Drang!
Overwhelm!
Archivise! Gotrek! I'll die willingly!
Yeah, they're just
Bring them down!
bombarding me here.
Taking the lead. Cut them down!
Follow the bear! Hunger!
He's a bitch.
Find safety!
My axe thirsts! Slay!
Keep running away from them. Get them to clump around Gotrek. Clump around Felix. We can still pull this out. Alright, you go hide. Don't really know what he's getting hit with. Yeah, why are you, I think he's just getting hit by so many entities that they're actually doing some damage to him. Good one routed there. And they're just... They don't have much experience either, so they're routing. And this army is fairly weak, so... Good. Very nice. Alright, just save your ammo and just like run them off the field. Just don't let them like come back. Good. Our one chance here is basically, as long as they stay alive. Oh, Felix, come on, man. So that's the army losses. Is just trying to get like a it's not gonna happen, but you know, it would be just to cause like a mass rout with the bitterness of winter. But yeah, he's just taking too much damage. He's doing really well, but it's just taking way too much damage. But they are expendable, so if one of them would break, then maybe the others would as well. I mean, if we're gonna do it, now's the time to do it. But yeah, I don't think it's still going to be enough to cause any issues. Because yeah, having the expendable trait will cause the other ones to like break as well, but I just don't think it's enough. Oh well. That way he doesn't die. Goblins, man, I'll tell you what. Did not expect that to be that big of an issue. It would have helped a lot too if we were able to set up in a different position and get Gotrek and Felix in the area first. But you win some, you lose some. Just have to re-recruit some garbage Kossars. Or if we would have had a little bit of magic there, that would have made, obviously, a huge difference, too. Excuse me. Thinking about it now, too, like, I haven't played, like, a first-person shooter game in, I think, in over 3 years. Yeah, because 2020, Yeah, it was still during, I mean, the prime of the COVID pandemic, which was still meant I was back in the Midwest. So yeah, it's been over 3 years since I've, you know, consistently played a first-person shooter. I don't know, I've just kind of grown out of those. I don't know. I still enjoy watching them from time to time, but in terms of playing them, I don't know, I don't know.
My quest is doom.
Oh yeah.
Still weird for me
This
in the
is
game that you can get,
Lord of all, I deserve a larger retinue.
you get,
Beast Slayer.
replenishment. You get ranks up for losing. I'm still not used to that.
There will be no sleep.
Alright, research. Let's get more money. Settlement building,
Ursus
20%,
sends
that's
us
good.
a gift.
Alright. Plus, it'll, again, just gives us time for that hero to get down there, and that's all good and dandy. Hey, Shats, welcome to the stream, buddy. It's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. Just lost a battle, but in the grand scheme of things, it's okay. Alright. Yeah, we're putting the smackdown on Grimgore, who has 4 settlements. Yeah. So looks like Village is the one going around blowing everything up. Honestly, the army has done what it kind of set out to do, which is just to provide Boris with some support, as well as just kind of be a scout. Wyvern, if you are still here lurking, are you streaming today? I think I heard you right the other day when you were streaming that you don't have to work today yet, or tomorrow, or you go back to work tomorrow, one of the two. But yeah, I did look. I can't believe it. It's awesome. I looked at Angar's channel, and that man has just like that. That is very impressive. I'm very happy for him. For those of you who don't know, he's a good friend of Wyvern's in his in that community, and he's grown to like 10,000 subscribers in about 6 months, playing a lot of the game called Conan Exiles, if any of you guys have heard of that.
Gospodar by blood.
Gotrek Gurnisan. Off we go.
Let's let's get a lord in here. Let's actually swap you out for one.
This befits my station. For the Ice Court. Join me.
Alright, let's give you... Alright, these are garbage.
I deserve protection.
Passive ability. So leadership. Interesting. Never seen that one before. Alright, yeah, let's...
Fear no peril.
Does he have... Yeah, the veteran warrior thing. If he has one of those, that's not that big of a deal. I'm fine with that.
Civilization.
I switch.
Replenish.
Another disciplined one. Okay.
Patriarch
But what I was gonna say with it before I got sidetracked
Weaver
here,
of the frosts.
watching your stream that day definitely got me thinking about what I can do, and because of actually something that Flint Fireforge said, I'm now working on something for the channel that I'm pretty excited about. So yeah, it's definitely with stuff upcoming for the game itself. I'm getting ready for that as well, but yeah, I'm definitely trying to find more of a specific niche for the channel, definitely. All right.
We require soldiers.
Good.
Join me. I seek only the graceful.
Yeah, he can't reach there.
Boris Ursus
Boris.
himself.
Yep. Do growth and walls.
High priest of Ursus,
Now.
hear me roar. Onward, proud men. Silence, men.
Probably get pulled out, but that's okay. We're gonna go to war with Village very, very soon. He'll just end up declaring war on me.
Switch.
Nice.
I am the storm.
Alright, yep, she needs to keep moving on south. Temple. No, growth there is pretty solid. Let's actually get rid of the Kossar building there and put in something else as well.
If the frost passes.
Alright. Do I have walls here?
Absolutely
Yes.
not.
So let's come down here and recruit one more
deserve
Kossar unit.
I have no
actually
patience
recruit two.
for weaklings. We require soldiers.
Do we have any new ally missions? Yeah. Don't have any money. 10,000 in 6 months. Yeah, yeah. He does a lot of like he basically does, and I'm trying to think of it of how it would kind of look like for like Warhammer stuff. Basically he's doing a lot of like guide tutorial like let's play videos on different things in Conan Exiles, I believe is the name of the game. So a lot of like hard like challenges or things to fight, different kind of like builds, because it's kind of a combination of like it's open world like Minecraft where you're going out and collecting materials and whatnot, but you're also you know, fighting animals and whatnot. It's pretty cool. I've watched quite a bit of it before. But yeah, so he does a lot of kind of videos like that, which has been, you know, fantastic for him. Very happy for him. I hope his success continues. But yeah, he's definitely found his little, you know, little niche there, and you know, in the grand scheme of things, we should be fine here. We got artillery to take out some of the towers. We got a lot of archer units to deal with their archers because we all range them, and we got magic, so we should be fine. But I wouldn't mind getting some equipment anyway, just to play it safe. Because yeah, over the internal we were talking about. Because I've been thinking a lot. I mean, we've been doing this a little over a year and a half now, and I'm really trying to find specifically like my certain niche. You know, like how do I separate, you know, myself from every other Total War player out there, other than being the most beautiful ginger that any of you guys have seen. I really think the difference that my channel has versus others is that I'm not here, like, I'm here to have fun, right? Like, I'm here to enjoy myself. And I hope you guys, you know, when you guys are here, you're here to enjoy yourself. You know, I don't want this channel, or I don't think the game in general is, depending on how you look at it, but like, you know, when you come here, I want you to just be able to enjoy it, you know, have fun. For Warhammer, you know, and don't forget the most modest too. Yeah, exactly. You know, there are a lot of channels out there already with, you know, with min-maxing the game, doing research in the game, finding out what's the best kind of builds, the best kind of units for, you know, the best kind of whatever. But like, for me, like, I don't enjoy doing all that. You know, it's a video game. If I want to do something, I do it. If I want to recruit something, I recruit it. You know, that kind of thing. And so I think really what it boils down to is, you know, the channel is for people who like want to play the game just to play the game, to enjoy it. And it kind of goes in line with what, for what I think of it anyway, kind of like what Creative Assembly is wanting Warhammer 3 to become, which is a game for newer people into Total War, the new, you know, the new Warhammer scene, the Total War scene. You know, it's like, how are they bringing people to that? And so, you know, I think that's how I'm different. And I know you have other channels, you know, that prioritize
Whichever woeful
stuff like that. You know, like, oh, they're just there to, they're not really serious about the game. They're just there for shits and giggles. But like, I'm serious about the game, but I'm also here to have fun with it, and that's first and foremost. So with the videos and plans that I'm working on now, I think those things will represent that and show you guys that, you know, I'm here to have fun, but I also understand that, you know, not everybody starts off as an expert in the game. And really, like, when I've looked at reviews of the game, I've looked at other Discords, I've looked at other people's comments about, like, you know, why haven't they gotten into Warhammer? What's the issue with Warhammer 3 right now? In terms of, like, understanding it. A lot of it is because they don't explain it, right? So, like, the whole thing of Creative Assembly, you know, saying that they want Warhammer 3 to be a way to entice new people to come into the game, to get into Warhammer, but they don't, like, have, you know, there's not a lot out there really detailing, like, you know, if you don't understand the game, what's going to get you to buy the game in the first place, or to buy all the DLC with it. You know, you're not going to, you know, essentially buy $400 or $500 worth of DLC and then never look at it, right? You know, you're gonna want to understand what the heck is going on. So
Demon Slayer.
So that's where I come in, you know. Let's yeah, because we're gonna start taking too much damage, so let's just pop in here. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking anyway. You know, because everyone has their own little specific thing they do. Some people do it, you know, they play on the hardest difficulty. Some do the research thing. Some do like the funny, the meme type campaigns, all that stuff, and it works for them. That's great. But you know, it's any time too, because I've been at the receiving end of, you know, when you're new to a game. Like when I was new to Warhammer, right, and I was asking questions, and groups, forums, streams, more or less the only thing I kept getting told was to get good. Which, if you're new to the game and you have a company advertising like this game is for, you know, even though it's part 3 of this series, of this gaming series, even if you're, you know, just getting into it, it's very like new player, new friendly. That's complete bullshit, you know. It really is. You know, there's not a lot of people streaming to cater to those people. There's not a lot of people making videos on that kind of content, at least in great detail. And so I think that's where I come in. You know, I'd like to think we're a very chill and welcoming channel and community, and, you know, taking some things like that and making it into content, I think will fill a gap that isn't there. And it works well, I think, anyway, because I think a lot of the gaming community for Total War is becoming more and more about enjoying it and having fun, rather than playing it, you know, a certain way because you have to, like you kind of had to do in Warhammer 2 on the higher difficulties, because there were so many restraints on the player in terms of upkeep cost and you know, didn't mean to do groups. Melee, you know, more or less being ineffective, like all that stuff, right? There was a various hundred things going on with the game that kind of restricted you, but Warhammer 3 definitely lifts those restrictions to quite an extent. You know, so you can actually get more out of it, which I think is a huge selling point for Warhammer 3. Is like, hey, you know how in Warhammer 2 you had to kind of do specific things? Well, you know, to get into the game, you know, you don't have to do that anymore. So anyway, I don't mean to go on it too long. I probably have already gone too long as it is, so I do apologize. But yeah, it just got me thinking, you know, like how can I separate myself from, you know, everybody else playing? And I think that's one way I may want to do it. You know, it's because really I don't mind. Like, I really enjoy talking and helping people, so you know, I don't really mind, you know, my channel kind of focusing on that kind of stuff because it's stuff I enjoy. You know, I really do. Guys' names, right? And that's why, like, I think I enjoy doing a little bit of both. Like, I like live streaming just to, you know, the interaction. You know, I love obviously playing the game. I love interacting with you guys. It's great for me. I'm all about it. But I get that, you know, that's done to death, you know, by a lot of people, right? Some people I know only do Let's Plays, and that really works for them because that's the kind of content that their channel has been built upon, and it works for them, and that's fantastic. You know, and so on and so forth. Some people do guides, some people just do streams, some people do whatever. But I enjoy doing a little bit of, you know, taking a little bit out of all those pieces of pie, so to speak, right?
Seeking opportunity.
And by and large, you know, but through all of that stuff, you know, again, there's still no, like, you know, for being like a game that's supposed to be catered to newer players and being new friendly, it's still, you know, you still have to convince the people not only to buy the game, but if you want them to stick around and buy DLC, they have to understand how the game, you know, kind of works, like some base knowledge to it. And there's just not, and there are like general guides out there for things like that, but there's not, I just don't think there's a real big in-depth guide for quite a few things in the game, and that's where I kind of hope to come in and fill that void. And so yeah, I'm just very excited to see what becomes of it, you know, with that. So, so yeah, that, anyway, the stuff I'm working on with that, I plan to have out by this weekend. I'll have one video out to kind of show you guys what I've been working on and kind of what you can expect moving forward. And the good thing is, what I enjoy about the videos I'm working on now the most is like yeah, it's definitely catered to, like, you know, beginner players or people, you know, maybe it's a faction you just haven't played yet in the game, but also it can help be like kind of a refresher course, you know, because a lot of people have taken a little bit of a break from Warhammer in general. And so, you know, it could, you know, be like, oh, you know, haven't played them in a while. Like, how did he play as them again? Watch a 15-20 minute video and you're good to go, you know. Alright, anyway. They do outrange me now because they're on the walls. Alright, you want to do that? I'm fine with that. Delete it. Yeah, not for 16 winds of magic. We'll stick with the hailstorm bombardments. That's fine. Good. I might need to bring these two guys up. Alright, hold your fire. Yeah, I appreciate everyone being here, as always, in the early mornings. I thank you guys for being here. Alright, hold your fire. They're a big balance of power for me, so let's not waste it by shooting into a broken wall. But alright, let's see how we do. Oh, not you.
Frost Maiden. Stop! Spreading hoarfrost.
The orthodoxy endures. We are peaceland.
Where'd the Chaos Knights go?
Execute them!
Feel the breeze.
Pain is duty! Fire! For Kislev! My faith is power!
Nice. I have used the Blizzard spell in the past, and I just can never feel like I get a good bang for your buck out of it. I don't know. We can try it again here. So what are we at? We'll wait till that's done. So we're at 4,500 on a pretty good blob here. Let's see how this one does.
Winter.
It's 16 winds of magic, so I would hope that it's fairly good. And I just don't think it packs a good punch. But I could be wrong. Maybe I just haven't gotten it in the right blob. No, I don't know. It did. Okay, it did about 1,100 damage. Or 11,000 damage. That's pretty good. I'll give it that.
The motherland's finest!
But 16 wins of magic though for, you know, there's, I don't know.
I am peaceland! Obey! Obey! Peaceland's true power! It shows might!
If we get them off the walls, that'll help a lot. So then we can bring up our missile units.
Wealth and might! Prestige beyond
And like,
compare.
I think for me personally, we'll just keep getting these guys defeated here. I think for me, it's just taken a while to realize, you know, kind of what streamer I wanted to be. In terms of like what kind of content I wanted to make, you know, who I wanted to really focus on, that kind of thing, right? Because, it was definitely some truth to the words where, you know, I can't be just another Total War streamer and expect to have a successful channel. You know, that's definitely not going to happen. You know, I gotta make it special. I gotta make it different, and I hope, you know, moving forward that I do. I need to deal with their archers up, or their missile units up there, especially the exalted pink ores are really freaking good. But yeah, I would say the Blizzard needs to be more like 12, 13 winds of magic. Same. It reminds me of the Cathay spell, the Constellation of the Dragon. Especially when it's like overcasted, like, it is not worth that at all. It's not worth 16 wins of magic. Nowhere close. Nice.
The motherland's finest. I demand.
That'll get them off the walls, and I can bring up my missile units.
True power.
Yeah, I got 10 more casts of, or at least 10 more casts. Very nice. Plus, it does armor-piercing damage, which is what we need against the Chaos Knights. Now, as long as we like swing down this way, we will be fine in terms of not getting shot by their missile units.
Well, and mine.
So I really need the Patriarch to get in there. Hey, Karotha. Welcome.
Prestige beyond compare.
Feel the breeze.
Listen, Thor, Dash, Serious. Yes.
You just... Very nice. Alright, let's take out the Forsaken. Which, yeah, they don't really have... They've got a lot of missile units left, and that's about it. Let's bring the Kossars up. Might need to bring her in as well.
My duty. An honor.
Lord of the motherland. Born in power.
Roar of ice.
Wait until they get into that nice little blob, and we'll pop down another one.
Fire! The orthodoxy endures!
Good. Alright, let's bring up you guys right here.
On our way! Heading out! Kossar! Pain is duty!
Because they got those Chaos Warriors with great weapons are a good balance of power for them. Good.
The power of winter.
But yeah, how you been, Croth? Oh shit, oh shit.
Detachments! Move!
Alright, just bail. Get out of there. Oh, wrong button.
No lingering! Quick march! Patriot!
Alright, he needs to get out of there.
The four and one speed! The motherland's finest!
Good. Yeah, he's done. He is done.
Seeking heresy! Hearts of ice! Whatever Ursus asks!
Roar the ice. Maiden moving.
Born in power!
Good. Let's take out the Chaos Warriors there. Shoot their pink horrors.
Islam's true power!
Bring these guys all in.
Slay these dogs!
Yep, you're fine there. You do not need to move.
Daughter of ice.
For the Warhammer!
This will just give them their balance of power back.
Sigmar guides us for the twin-tailed comet!
Excuse me. That'll get the pink horse. Should have started disintegrating. They were at negative. There we go.
Glory.
They also were still fighting great weapons.
Yes. Follow the frost. Kislev hitting. Feel the breeze. Following this wall.
Doesn't get much closer than that.
I go. Very well. Unfrozen good. My duty. March for Kislev.
And Bear's lumpy butt rolling through. Alright, good. Alright, shoot them. And yep, you need to keep zigzagging. Alright, she's done anyway. She's out of magic.
Follow the frost.
Alright. Good. Alright, we got more Chaos Warriors coming, so let's shoot them. Good, and yeah, just keep fighting the Chaos, or the, Chaos Knights. They'll break once they come over here. We'll get them to break. Yeah, you're done, you're done. Excuse me. Them holding the their barricade though too is definitely helping them. There's the army losses. Speed up this process. There we go. Good. No one got hurt. No one got did. No one died. There we go. It was close, but we got it. Yeah, we might need another patriarch in there. We got quite the capacity for them, so it's definitely doable. Ah, thank you, Shats. It's what makes me really excited for the DLC though to come in April. With the new computer, or not the new computer, but the new tower I'm getting. It's gonna make streams a lot better. I'll be able to stream at a better bit rate, so the quality for you guys will be better. I'll be able to go back up to 1080p instead of 720. I can and really if you guys, don't have to. I just like doing it because it's fun, but I like kind of keeping track and progress of Warhammer. So if you type in steamcharts.com and then in the search, you have to type in Total War. I don't know why Warhammer 3 doesn't work. But yeah, if you go to Steam Charts and then type in Total War, Warhammer 3 will pop up. And you'll see obviously we've had the Immortal Empires trailer. There's a huge sale on Steam right now for the Warhammer DLC. But it shows you on average how many people play a day for Warhammer. And then the general trajectory of what it's been, where it's going, that kind of thing. And everything's moving up, so let's loot and occupy it. So as long as they as long as they don't butcher the DLC that they're coming out with, it should be a pretty good time to I guess not only to be a streamer, but in general to be a part of the Total War gaming community, because it should be a pretty good DLC coming.
A symbol
knock
of my
on wood.
unparalleled authority.
Alright, we need some better units in here. I actually don't mind snow leopards, really. They're actually pretty good.
Bow to me,
Yeah.
Lord of all.
Or even getting some war sleds would be nice.
I deserve a lot.
Yeah, I haven't got down the red line yet, so let's...
Only the most skilled may serve.
Our right and our duty.
I reject
we go.
any who crave power.
So I got missile units to deal with the anti-large.
Do they hunger for undeserved power? I accept only loyal men.
Ooh, actually,
Bow
get
before
rid of another...
We will serve Kislev.
I will suffer no wastrels.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's get another patriarch in his army.
I demand absolute loyalty. Only the faithful may serve.
Let's actually get rid of both of
Do
them
they
and
hunger
create
for
another Khazar
undeserved
unit.
power?
Good. Yep, good. Get some missile units, get some armor piercing.
The 4 as 1.
4 out of 4. Good. Building time. What can I get? Let's see. Okay, so I can straight up get 255 from that province, right? But let's go to another province that has these. What's this making? 205. Okay, so yeah, just 205. So yeah, it's definitely just get the barrel, get some money.
Ice Witch.
Good. Oh yeah, they're just... Everyone wants a little piece of this pie.
My quest is doom.
Douse the home fires.
Warm your hearts with Ursun's breath.
As I will be able to move first.
Frost Weaver.
Got a rogue idol.
The Snowbringer.
In that case,
Storm Summoner. I deserve protection.
got bears. That helped quite a bit.
Yes.
There's no way we ambush them.
Ice Witch.
Bellacore. You're dead.
Eradicate.
He must have lost recently because this is a freshly recruited army.
Honor your motherland.
Yeah,
I
take the
am
money.
not without sympathy.
His trait's pretty freaking good. Weapon strength replenishment, wins a magic capacity. They did good
the ice
by him with that. Well done.
Follow the path.
Yeah, Ursun's protection. Alright, so then healer. Yeah, ambush defense chance is good.
I am the storm.
Good. Make your army a little
Only
cheaper.
I may wield it.
Oh, that's the Adaman guy. Do money. Money is always a good option. Don't know what to build. Build money.
Kislev's chosen.
Keeper of ice magic. Seeking intrigues.
That way, even if he besieges the settlement, our
The
actual
ice
army will
goes.
replenish.
We require soldiers.
Good, let's move on.
Maiden of the Frost.
Good, and she's still moving down. But yeah, Daniel's faction is essentially dealt with, Grimgor's dealt with, but we are going to get into dealing with Village and Kolek. But that'll also bring us in more contact with Cathay, which they probably hate me a good amount because I've attacked quite a few caravans. But yeah, I'm like not talking about the channel anymore. I know a lot of people don't like it. Every time I bring it up, people leave, and I totally get why. But not revolving the channel at all. I'm really excited for the Chaos Dwarves, mainly because I'm not 100% sure what to expect because I'm very noob friendly. I'm gonna quick save it. Because the problem is we have that other army that's really close nearby, and if I lose all of this force, I don't know what they're going to do on the other hand. So just in case
Kneel before
they
the
also
Foster
attack
Weaver.
me, I need to be ready. Because, like, it's supposed to be, you know, it's evil dwarves, right? I get that.
What you?
But it's, you know, they don't have a problem with using magic. They don't have a problem, you know, with making monsters and beasts and all that stuff. So it's very, very exciting. Okay. I figured they would. So in that case, let's go back and we'll fight that battle manually, I think. Because it's the same army we faced not too long ago, but it's just goblins, you know. But we do have, excuse me, we do have some magic this time, which will help. So we have a quick save there. Let's save the game here. That way we have two different points where we could go back to. I think, though, that this one will be the easier one out of the two, if I had to guess. Just because we don't have to deal with a Rogue Idol or Azag. And they had, what, some chariots as well and some pump wagons. Where this is all fairly just straightforward garbage. Hey, Almas. They have a problem using magic if they... Well, I'm saying, like, they're not afraid to use magic. Sorry, I used the wrong phrasing. They like to tinker with it. Because that's why, right? If I'm thinking correctly, that's why the current dwarves, you know, like Thorgrim, the quote unquote good dwarves, don't use magic because it's one, they frown upon it, but it's also because it can kill them, which is why they have to put it into runes. So, you know, they don't get the whole piece, you know, they don't get the whole pie, but they get a little bit of it because they realize its value. this is a lot of shit in this. Yeah. Which I thought the garrison was supposed to... Maybe it's just if it's an actual, like, siege. But I thought it was supposed to just automatically, like, spawn in the army, but it's not. Okay. 4 minutes. Hell no. We won't survive 4 minutes. So let's come over here. And heal. Good. I didn't like plan for that to actually kind of work, but it did by leaving those units over there. They didn't like form up over here. But yeah, getting them to blob up for this elemental bear to use the Heart of Winter will be huge for this fight. Plus, the longer it takes for them to get to us, the more, the closer we'll be able to use another Saliak's Lullaby. And, you know, more time taken off for our other forces to show up.
Ice Witch of Kislev. Follow the ride.
Taking point. Sargide.
Well, let's fast forward here. We can take out their... No way. Are we gonna take out their frickin'... Good. Whoa, 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 whoa. We sure did. We got rid of their trolls. Wow, okay. Alright, yep, you just run away. And you guys, if they want to come down here, then let's come down here. You want to tango? Let's tango. Alright. Missile units. Felix, you are a bitch. Get out of there. I do not like Felix. I've always thought that Felix was fairly... What's the word I'm looking for? Weak? Okay, never mind. He needs to get here so he heals Gotrek. Oh, shit! Hey, bear dude. Yeah, he's just like constantly dying. Why? Yeah, he's in. Be in melee, dude.
I am the snow.
I go with reverence. I am risen.
Suffer the frost. The squall fall.
There we go. Now he's regenerating. The trolls did survive. Okay.
Mistress of ice. I am the tempest.
Good. The bear's kicking his ass.
Gotrek! Your call!
Okay. Making it so.
Good. You guys swing around this way.
Gotrek!
Witch of the snow.
And there goes Gotrek. That's alright.
Ice of Kislev.
I like how the AI just like, oh, you're winning, let's just go somewhere else and fight somebody else.
Ready to fight. Patriot.
We'll be fine.
Mother Winter's child. The winds of winter.
Herr Jäger!
Ooh, okay. Now we got a chance. Let's take one out.
Slay them! Taking position!
The frost.
Alright, good.
Suffer the frost.
Now that the Lord's routing, we should be a little,
Horse Raiders!
Really? That's all you were able to do against...
Armored Gossers! Gisler's vengeance!
Even if he runs off the
I
field,
am
it's fine.
snow. Mother of the ice. Mistress of ice.
Yeah, they're losing against Goblin archers, okay.
Like a jewel!
But yeah, we're definitely going to win.
Strength in cold.
Sucks about Gotrick, but it's alright.
Doing it!
Ice witch of his lev.
Follow the bear! Kislev sends us forth!
Horn of the ice. Mother Winter.
Nice.
Suffer the frost.
And we should get quite a few heals from this. Or levels from this, sorry. Felix just like... He's just...
Sigma!
Like, for his stats, he just always seems to get nuked. Like,
Advancing!
he just never seems to do good. Got rid of that crap. Lost one hero, looks like, in this, but there's like rank 1. But yeah, they're only recruiting garbage because it's the only thing they can recruit. We'll keep that bear for a little bit. We can afford it, so why not? Sleepy boy. In terms of the rest of the week, today's Wednesday. So there won't be a Belagar video today. I'll be releasing the next part, part 5 tomorrow. And then, more likely than not, because I'll probably record, well no, because today's Wednesday. That's right, my wife has class tonight, so I won't be able to record anything tonight. But, because when she gets done with her class, well, I might record one tonight, but then go to bed. The problem is when I record something, I kind of get, like, a second wind, and I need to stop doing that, because I cannot function, as you can tell, on 4 hours of sleep each day between, getting up, working, and then working on the channel stuff. I just can't sustain that. So I probably won't be able to record anything tonight, which means I might just end up streaming Boris again tomorrow. Take the money.
I don't
know what I'll do, but there'll be more Belagar tomorrow, and then might just have to take a few days until I get some more stuff recorded, pre-recorded. What do I want? Yeah.
This befits my station.
And too bad he's dead.
Ice Witch.
Alright, do walls and, yep, gems. Good.
Patriarch of Kislev.
Because I have 2 armies here, so yeah, let's just get all the patriarchs. Why not?
Emissary of the Ice Court.
Good.
Ice Witch.
Good, you can heal. And you can heal.
Sister of Ice. Only I may wield it.
Good. Now, they have another one. That's the beaten back one, though.
Storm Summoner.
I deserve protection. We require soldiers.
Good, that's good for money. Money and money. Alright. Boris.
Boris Ursus himself.
Hey, give him some more armor.
The Great Bear rewards me.
And let's take the Gorger Rock.
Sacrifice. The bear is with us. It is Kislevite now. I follow the bear.
Nah, get rid of that.
Boris Ursus himself. Patriarch of Stay healthy, Kislevites.
What fool dares touch
Daniel's back.
Lord of all. Set camp at once. On your feet. I am a god, not a slave. Bring me kvass. Bow before me.
Yeah, we'll be okay there. Alright, you're fine.
Patriarch of Kislev.
I hate that it gives you notification like that, but there's literally nothing. It's other than recruiting the Lord and then spending the admin points, like, or else you're just you can't do anything. Because then he stops being an Adaman, which defeats the purpose of having that. Or having him as a Adaman, so. Alright.
Maiden of
Yes,
the
you
Frost.
need to get your butt going.
Time to march.
And I think, no.
Ice Witch.
I need some artillery. Which is all the way up here.
I am the storm.
Alright, she's going to take them out, so let's see. It's actually not too far away.
The snow.
Alright, let's come over here
You
and
must
pick up
row
some little Broms.
tirelessly.
We can take out
I have
3
no patience.
Corsairs, just save us a little bit of money. And we'll grab some of those. Diplomacy-wise.
Asaph smiles on us.
No.
The god
What?
The celestial
Oh, they actually like me.
blacksmith.
Cool.
Ready?
Greatest.
Ice Queen of
Dominate.
No. And let's move on. And as the intern goes over here, I'm going to grab some, or make some coffee, but I'll be right back, guys. I need to make a, like a be right back sign that I can click on, you know, when I'm just like going to use the restroom or something like that. But anyway, I'll work on that at some point. But for now, I will be right back. 1 second. Are they gonna pay me? Yeah, pay me.
We.
All right, just 1 second, guys.
Ursus wants an example made of you, swine.
Oh, there's Kolek. Alright, thanks guys for being patient. I know I didn't mute myself. But yeah, every time I get up and open the door, in general, Cash thinks like, oh, like, it's time to go play. And so he does his little fast trotting everywhere in the house, and we have wood floors. So he makes a bunch of noise. Close defeat. What is that? Oh. I think you're full of shit. Because we'll use the Kosovoite dervishes to take out their artillery. The rogue idol is quite the problem. But I think we'll be okay. Plus, he can be providing regen to 2 heroes as long as he's fighting. Yeah, we'll see how we do. I blame all of this. This entire war is 100% on Emmerich. Had them besieged to their final settlement. They, I can't remember what, it was a minor settlement. They had that under siege and the Crookbag Mountain. And I was like, oh yeah, like I'll declare a war on them. I'll get some free money out of it. And they did absolutely nothing. Okay. So Azag did nothing. It's the Darkland Orcs that were like, hey, okay. Guess I didn't realize that. Okay. Well, let's look into things, shall we? We got some more magic this time. A little cheaper. Alright, so they got 127. 158. So about 2 minutes. Okay. Same map as last time. That rogue idol is gonna take forever to get to me. Same with their army. I guarantee you they're just going to sit back and wait.
Suffer the frost!
Yep. Knew it. That's fine. Because of this lovely, lovely little corner. We'll be able to get all of our single entities in an area. This bear is going to be huge with the Heart of Winter. This is going to be our big, big damage potential in this fight. So yeah, they'll reorganize, they'll do all that crap, and it'll give us time to set up over here.
Corsairs! With honor!
Good. And then you guys need to come over here.
Taken point!
Alright, so they have... The only magic they have is Spirit Leech. Which, it's something, it's not nothing. Okay. 92, 77. But yeah, we need that one unit. His only job this whole fight is to take out the goblin rock lobbers. That's pretty cool. They'll usually see that and then like, okay, we gotta bring him back. They'll like be like, oh, let's like come all the way out here and see if they will fight me.
Armored Cossars! Annihilate them!
I mean, if they're shit, okay.
Seeking heresy!
What are you guys doing?
Follow the bear!
All right.
Sigma! Forward!
In that case, I guess.
Orthodoxy endures!
All right.
Patria! Slice them open! My faith is power!
What are you doing?
Cossars! Spreading truth!
Okay, how can you be hitting like all of you at once?
Horse Raiders!
Oh, this is gonna be close.
Kislev sent us forth!
Get through the gap. There we go. If we get through this gap, I imagine they'll be like, oh, army, let's just shoot them.
Excellent!
Yeah, look, just turn around and shoot, you freaking idiots.
Blessed by the Orthodoxy!
Good. Alright, now all of you,
I
just come down here and attack. Gonna be stupid about it. Good, everyone's healing.
Out of penance! March for Kislev!
Yeah, this bear needs to get in here and get ready to... What are you doing?
March for Kislev! It is
What are you doing, you freaking idiot?
wherever Usana!
The Orthodoxy endures!
Good.
I go for Kislev.
Bacon! Ocean! Thor! Dash! Seriath!
Check on you. What are you doing? Alright, get over there. Alright, bear. Mr. Bear. Pop that down. Alright, shoot the rogue idol.
Vengeance!
Nice.
Follow the Rhine.
We have risen!
Ideally, it'd be cool if we could attack some of their missile units.
My faith is power!
What just happened?
Sapphire the Frost!
Did they do their tour of the whirlies, I wonder? Alright, mass route them. There we go.
Priest of Kislev!
I will!
The four as one!
Nice.
Speak!
we lose another one, yeah, it is what it is.
Guided by force. Your blizzard strikes
Good. Attack the Night Goblin archers.
Crush their skulls!
mistress of ice.
Good.
Go with honor.
They will fall!
Comrades of the bear!
Patriot! War as one, speak!
Christmas vengeance. The winds of winter.
Nice. We'll probably end up losing.
My faith is power!
Attack, comrades!
To
Yeah.
battle. The winds of winter.
Bringer of penance!
The bear is definitely really good. But yeah, there's just too much here. So before we lose him, let's just concede defeat. Yeah, we're super weak. Dusty and Warg. Oh well. Oh, I need this to not my streaks. Yeah, who knows? It's kind of weird. More or less, like the entire state of Alaska is in a winter storm warning. Not warming. Warning. The next like 2.5 days, like the slightest, or like basically the interior of Alaska where I'm at, and just basically anywhere other than Anchorage or Juneau, is in a winter storm warning, because most places are supposed to get like 8 to 10 inches of snow. And so who knows, maybe I won't even have to work one day this week. It happened a few times last year where we just got absolutely dumped on.
Gosh.
But weather app is being stupid. I'm not sure when it's supposed to start though.
Ice witch.
Which yeah, we knew they were going to besiege
Carry
us.
us
That was
forth.
a given.
Join me.
God damn! Look at all that experience. Excuse me. Tell you what, let's just. Y'all have been demoted.
Were we not faithful?
March.
No, you
There
weren't.
is no
You're
alternative.
weak. Dub Bears. Boris.
Boris Ursus himself.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I would love a snow day. We got one last
Great
year
state.
when we got just absolutely dumped on. So like last year when like it was kind of like a hey, welcome to winter. Last year we got what was it? I'm trying to think about it now. We got like 1.5 feet that time, and like the entire town shut down except for us, obviously.
Find a fight.
Don't build anything at the Gorge of Rock. Like the entire town shut down. It was like, don't leave your house. It's not worth it. And of course we had to work. But yeah, it doesn't sound too good Let's actually get money. Because we're going to be upgrading some armies, so we're going to need more money. Do growth and money. Money, and that's it for them. Good. Alright,
Anything
Boris,
for
you
Kislev.
moved. Gorgor. I keep thinking of Game of Thrones and Gregor Clegane.
My authority is boundless.
Alright, you're going to attack me, aren't you?
Extend my authority.
You're going to attack one of my settlements.
Sister of Ice.
Okay.
Ice Witch.
Patriarch of Kislev.
Interesting.
I speak for Kislev.
Frost Weaver.
Yeah, she's kind of stuck.
Seek out Kislev's foes.
Sister. Quietly withdraw.
Winter is our comrade.
Alright, well, let's do this.
Weaver of the Frosts.
RIP to you, Felix. Don't care. Don't get you killed.
Storm Summoner.
Yep. And let's just get out of dodge. It'll suck because the Silver Pinnacle is making us quite a bit of money. But if you want to do that, fine. This is what I'll do to you.
Absolute power.
Perfect.
As I deserve.
Give him a... Veteran Warrior.
Only the most skilled may serve.
Yeah, we are going up against quite a bit of large units.
I reject any
Good.
who crave power.
And we need some armor piercing as well. Good, that'll be good for some
Bear
cash.
lifts us.
Alright, where's... That's right.
Maiden of the
Lubova.
Frosts.
Da.
Time to
Get
march.
moving. Get moving, girlfriend. Alright. Good, good, good.
Stop pushing it.
Alright.
Hoya.
Yeah, in a few turns we'll re-recruit them, but that way at least they don't die, because like we can't win this at all, right? So at least that way they don't die, and we get them back, and it won't be money wasted. Cause yeah, there was nowhere for her to go there. What are you gonna do? Blow it up?
Motherland never falters.
Oh, perfect. You're dead. Don't know why he took the time to take it, cause now he's dead. Yeah, they're bouncing back a little bit here. Or trying to, anyway.
Ursun loves all allies.
Yeah, there some houses, you'd be surprised. It's pretty hard for us not to go to work. For example, Anchorage will get like 2 or 3 inches of
Those in
snow,
our vein.
and they'll have super, you know, big delays. Like, hey, don't have to make service. We'll get 6 inches of snow and get told to deal with it. So you would think that, you really would. You know, but we'll get told to deal with it, even though it's like last year is when I think a lot of us, and I think rightfully so,
My skin burns
What?
in penance.
oh man,
Sweat the sin from
I gotta put another, this game, man, add a Steam marker. Village did his spawn of Cinch on me. Thank you, Village. Thank you.
Don't look at him.
Oh man. Oh, that's funny. Alright, get some money.
For Mother Kislev.
Nice. I'll take it.
It favors
I
the
will
mountain
take it. Alright, let's get some more armor piercing. And
I deserve
Yeah.
a larger retinue.
well, I mean, that'll help. Alright, you're dead.
Boyar. A bold stratagem.
What? Alright, we'll be fine.
Face my
We'll be
eye.
fine. Yep, do some growth. And, alright, Boris. Doesn't have any
Boris,
recolonization costs.
Hear me roar. Boris Ursus himself.
Alright, and now you...
Snowbringer. A noble god.
We'll get some money from fighting a couple fights here. Because down here we desperately need that army, so this needs to happen, even though it does take quite a bit of our money.
Sister.
Alright, Grugor.
Ice.
Alright, so what do they really have? They have a lot of auto-resolve power, and that's it.
Hack them apart.
Yeah, we should be fine. Alright, she's ranked up. Let's give her... Good. I'd rather give her that. That could prove helpful here. Alright,
Hearts of ice.
and we'll jump on it. Yeah, they got nothing here. Absolutely nothing that I'm worried about. So yeah, we'll see. I'm guessing, I don't know exactly when it's supposed to start. Today, actually. Yeah, we're in a winter storm warning for the next 48 hours. So yeah. The good thing is it's supposed to be warm. So, you know, little yin to the yang action there. Yeah, it's supposed to be quite warm the next few days at least, but yeah, it's just basically for the next 48 hours it's just going to be constant snow. So yep, winter. Because my mother-in-law actually sent me something on Facebook of like the different like weather alerts throughout Alaska. Yep. Freezing rain, ice, and at least 4 to 10 inches of snow. So, let's put it in perspective. For a job that requires me to drive to complete my job, travel will more likely than not be impossible. Advised to stay home. And then we're like, ah, screw it. You'll be fine. It's only snow, ice, and everything in between. You'll be fine. Alright. Good. Awesome. And then... Good. Alright, let's have some fun with it. You just love to see those alerts. When the Alaska National Weather Service is telling you that, you know, it will be near impossible road conditions. And then your job is just like, ah, fuck it. You'll be fine. Good thing we get hazard pay. Oh, wait. Yeah. Be a man. You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm slacking. It's not even that big of a deal, really. If you don't think about it, it's not that big of a deal. It's only a little bit of snow. You know. If Santa Claus can live up here, you know, 365 days a year, we can withstand it, you know, for a little bit. Yeah, we gotta get rid of the flamers of siege. Nice. Oh shit. Yeah, they can't flank us that way. Good. I shoot into this giant blob that's forming. Nice. Oh man, they're getting fucked up. Nice. Alright, you need to get out of there. Turn around and shoot these guys over here.
The orthodoxy is yours!
The power of winter.
No. Shoot them. Shoot the Chaos Hounds. Yeah, I knew we were not going to like lose this fight. They're being silly. Yeah, that sucks for those guys, but... Oh, no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Alright, get over here and shoot him. He's actually will probably be better than Daniel in melee, to be honest. There we go. Army losses. We'll be able to get one heal on them. Cause yeah, I think we got one left. But yeah, the war sleds took a bit of a beating. But other than that, we did pretty well. Thank God we have Hellstorm rocket batteries. Good. Very nice. So yeah, we'll see what ends up happening. Obviously, we'll work today, but tomorrow into Friday might be a different story. Because unlike where I grew up from the Midwest, so like when we would get an announcement like, hey, you're getting 8 to 10 inches of, or like, I think that's being generous. Everywhere in Alaska, like the alerts we've been getting is the minimal has been 6 inches, looking more likely to be 8 and 10. And because of the temperature, it's going to be that mixture of rain and snow and ice. So like in the Midwest growing up, like if that kind of alert was coming, which welcome everyone to the stream. Wow, welcome guys. Appreciate you being here. When we would get that kind of alert in the Midwest, right, they would have crews already out like salting the roads, clearing them out, you know, getting ready for everything coming. In Alaska, they do not give a shit. Because they're like, hey, it's Alaska. Like, let's just wait until it's all done. And so they won't do anything for the next 24 hours. Guarantee it. They won't do anything. They will wait until Saturday, probably Sunday, to start clearing all this out. Which means Friday for work will be an absolute fucking train wreck. In terms of dealing with traffic and road conditions. Because for me, it's a big deal for me because of the road conditions. But like my route is in town, like for FedEx. Like I'm in town, so like yeah, it'll be annoying and traffic will probably be a nightmare. But it's not the end of the world for me because I'll probably be able to work around it, right? But there are several people and several routes that are obviously out of town. And for us, like when I say out of town, you go 5 miles in any direction, like quote out of town, and you're going like probably a couple 500 to 1,000 feet in elevation into the hills, and on the outskirts of Fairbanks. So like it gets very steep very quick, and we have people, you know, in vehicles driving those routes. So it's yeah, it's not as stressful for me, but definitely will be more of a nightmare for them. So we'll see what ends up being decided, but more or less I would imagine we will be working Friday would be my guess. Yeah, I want some guns.
We require soldiers.
All right. Global recruitment would be good. Load recruit rank would help. No. Armor for sleds wouldn't be bad. Armor piercing and reload reduction make our missile units better. This would also be good because we are trading quite a bit, and that would increase our trade income as well. Alright, we got quite a bit of stealthy units, so let's do the ammunition and armor piercing.
Become a stronger motherland.
But alright, let's move on. But I'm going to grab my coffee. I'll be right back, guys. It'll just take a few seconds. Just one moment. Heads up, Kashi. My desk is so cluttered. I need to clean it. Alright. I'm more thinking what's going to end up happening is the extra part of the extra workload that we took over, all of that stuff gets trucked up every day. So I imagine on Friday we won't be getting that stuff, because the last time it stormed like this, they got stuck in the mountain range not far from here, and were stuck like literally in the mountains for like half a day because they drove into a ditch. So alright, 5 should be good. I want to get some of these bears. Let's get some heavy war sleds. Hell yeah. We're getting into the full might of the Kislev power here for sure. Alright, that'll increase our economy, or our money. That'll increase our, well, economy, money, same thing. Yes, sir. Port of Secrets, where are you? Yeah, you're fairly safe. Good. And we'll get some money from fighting this turn as well.
Ursus himself.
Good. Yeah.
Taste my spear.
Okay.
My skin burns in penance.
Patriarch of Kislev. Stay healthy, Kislevites. Replenish. Warm your hearts with Orson's breath.
Warm your hearts with
All right.
Orson's breath.
Well, that's one way to get an army really fast. Hey, Drake, welcome, man. Have a good stream. Doubles are harder to control in the snow. Yeah, it'll be interesting, that's for sure. Appreciate you being here, Drake. All right, yeah, we'll be able to push back now. All right, garrison lord, it's not moved.
Is my right.
Okay.
I do not.
Let's take a turn of attrition
Destroy
and see if we get them to move this way. Let's check diplomacy. It's been a few turns.
Asap smile.
King Lewin Leoncoeur,
Yeah, I'll trade
let
with you.
the supplicant come forward.
Oh,
I
yeah,
am with
money.
To war.
I'm kind of curious.
Honorable
Do you don't want a defensive alliance? Distance. This is why I hate diplomacy. Distance. If we take the Silver Pinnacle, we border them, and they're pissed off because of distance.
It is time.
I guess, oh man, diplomacy needs reworked so badly in this game. Like, if the next DLC, don't know why it wouldn't be, is Chaos Dwarves, it better come with a fucking diplomacy change, because this is getting just stupid. And like, I'm a part of a few Facebook groups as well, and a lot of people are talking about, obviously, the trailer and the news with the Chaos Dwarves. A lot of new people are asking, because they're talking, they've seen the trailer, and like, oh, so is it like a kind of team effort? And it is like the furthest thing from the truth. Like, a lot of people are saying, basically how Thorgrim reacts to Teclis, calling him short, or not short, but, making a pun with it or whatever, and then, saying, fine, we're not, screw that, let's just attack everybody because you made fun of me. That's literally how the game actually plays out. Doesn't matter if you're fighting the same enemy for 50 turns, they'll probably still end up hating you more for expanding and protecting you and your potential ally, because of the power penalties you'll face. Like, it's just incredibly dumb. Little Groms, very nice.
I return.
Meanwhile, Boris is still rocking
Cut them down.
that army, man. It just don't lose. Those bears, man, they just don't lose. Let's just occupy
It
it.
is Kislevite now.
Yeah, let's get through all those. Good. Drove 18 with it for 20 years. Nothing draws up. Okay, snow is. Oh yeah. Yeah, and being in Alaska, like we get our fair share
Ursun
of it.
sends us a gift.
Because what they'll end up doing is we'll end up getting so much like snow and ice and just like that hard pack is because like right now, right, when they go through let's spend some points. Like when they go through and like clear the roads now, they just obviously smooth out quite a bit of the road, but it's so thick they can't just get it all in like one go through, right? So like on my route that I do, right, they'll go through one area one day, and then the next day they'll come through it again and clean up the rest of it. And unfortunately, that's just what they have to do so they don't break the blades on their excuse me. Yeah, get battle engineers.
An instrument against
So they don't break their own equipment, right?
Boris Ursus
But it just takes forever. But the problem is when they go through it the first time, they just basically smooth everything out. You know, they don't really fix the issue right away because there's just so much there. You know, there's just tons and tons of snow and ice buildup.
Lost Tsar.
But alright, let's go into a camp stance with him and move forward. Yep, that'll be good. Good for money, good for replenishment. Alright, so Boris is moved. You've moved. You're recruiting.
Of ice.
Good. And
We require soldiers.
yeah, I want some more war sleds.
Fools may not
And
serve.
one slot left. Could get another patriarch, which is what I think I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Bride of the ice.
Yeah. Good. Alright, her army is done.
Of Kislev.
Let's check some buildings, because I think... Good. Very nice. Let's get... Yeah, magical reserves, that's fine. Yeah. Spawn of Siege Man. Here we go. Nice. Alright, let's give you... Well, no, because he's going to get booted out for some magic. So let's just boost my units here.
Unparalleled authority.
But yeah, I can't imagine, like, in Alaska, like, it still baffles me because they'll, like, be pulling, like, because it's Alaska and in terms of time of, like, getting supplies and whatnot here, they'll do, like, 2 fucking trailers at once. I don't know how, like, the truck drivers in Alaska maintain their sanity, because I would be white knuckling it all the freaking time up here. Because they'll, like, in the Midwest, right, they'll have, like, one fuel tank, you know, going to gas stations and whatnot. They'll have one semi carrying the one, you know, fuel tank or whatever to the whatever gas station or wherever they're going to, right? And that makes sense. And then, like, as we started, you know, driving through Canada, driving through Alaska, you start seeing more of these huge rigs driving 2 of those fucking fuel tanks. And I'm like, I don't know how you guys, like, maneuver around the tight spaces, like, in town, let alone, like, just the sheer, like, how don't you just crumble under the fucking pressure of driving 1, let alone 2 of those things? I don't get it, but they do it. They definitely do it. And it's it just baffles me. Alright, let's get another
A bold strategy.
student. Good. Let's give him the campaign movement range one. Yeah. They would break blades. Oh yeah, yeah. And like it happened last year.
The ice. Go.
Like it's really weird. Like when we moved up here, I just expected something totally different. Because I was like, oh, like, you know, if the Midwest is so like quick to, you know, kind of get their shit together, then sure, like, you know, being Alaska with how much more snow we get up here, like they got to be on it like instantly. They're like, it's gonna snow regardless if we do anything or not, so let's just wait. And I'm just like, or here's an idea: we do it now and get, you know, stuff prevented. That way we don't have to worry about it. But they just like, it'll happen, so they just let it happen. Like, it's like, okay, thanks. Here's Kolek's army. Now there's Kolek.
Absolutely not.
Which, how many settlements does he have? 3? Where are they? Down here and then way up there. Okay. Like,
The goddess will
I know
be.
Katarin's always going to love me,
None
but
shall
why is it going?
question me.
Strategic threat. All of these positives. Strategic threat. Doesn't matter that we're military allies.
Ready.
Bring me in.
What?
Yeah,
What
pay
can
me
the
a shit
Dowie
ton of
do
money.
for you?
That's
fine.
That's another thing too. I feel like once you become an ally with someone, the strategic threat should just go away, like, or at least be significantly reduced. Because like, hey, you're in a military alliance. They've made military alliances in the game, or not even in military alliances specifically, but like Creative Assembly has made alliances in the game actually worth getting, unlike in Warhammer 2. So like, why keep the strategic threat around for, you know, people you're allied with? Because like, more times than not, you're going to ally with factions that will provide you with units that you can't get yourself, like Coast Storm rocket batteries, that kind of thing, right? So it's very unlikely that you're going to go out of your way to attack those guys later on, unless you're going for full map completion, which I don't know of anyone that goes for full map completion in Warhammer 3 every single time they play a campaign. But I don't know, they just there are several things in diplomacy that just drastically need changed and reworked. It just does not make any sense to me. But yeah, I appreciate everyone being here this morning. I hope you guys are having a good week. 28-inch doubles have a tighter turn radius. Yeah, I can't win that.
Hearts of ice.
Yeah, and that's what actually happened a few weeks ago. When the last time we had a big storm, we got like 6 to 8 inches. Which was, if we get 6 to 8 inches in town, it's like 8 to 12 inches, like basically out of town. And that's actually what happened to our trailer driving up to us, is that the gust of wind just started sliding their trailer, and they lost control that way and slid into a ditch. So, good. Get money, and yeah, access to more units there. Alright, so you blew up my settlement, huh? Alright. Is this your last one? No. Where is your last one? Hey, you started this war, remember? Way up here, and that's where Grimgore's at. Okay. Well, I need to deal with this guy, so come up here. If he attacks me, we'll win. Bring it on, dude. What garbage do you have?
I'll train them.
Exactly what you have is just garbage. Yeah, bring it on. Okay. Alright. Now.
Keeper.
She's got one more turn, and then she'll be good to go.
Stay healthy, Kislevites.
Money will be good.
Lord of the provinces.
Jeez, how many frickin' settlements does he have?
All other luck.
He still has got 5.
Lord of all.
Good.
Pick them apart.
Interesting.
Face my ire.
You're dead.
We are Kislev! For taxpayers. Excellent. Governor of Kislev's lands. I stand for Kislev.
Good.
Kislev's chosen.
Good.
This is mine, by right.
Got a little bit of money. I might need to actually recruit a lord over here. Because he'll go for the Gallow Tree next, 100%. It's the easier target. That's where he'll go. So let's recruit Godric. He's already unbreakable, so if we were to lose to him, whatever. And let's just recruit some units. Get ready for that fight. Alright, Azag is re-recruited over there. And you're dead. Pyrrhic victory. Why? Because they got trolls?
The motherland never falters.
Take the money.
Oh, red mice. The rest.
He'll probably go over there and blow that up.
Highborn son.
But the good thing is now we all have a bunch of the heals for our single entities.
Lord of all.
Nice. And our army just got stronger.
I accept only loyal men.
Nice. Alright, what do I need? Which one do I have? It's the Urson one. Okay, so technology. Where's Urson's one at? Tor. No, where are you at? Did I miss it? Dawes? Salyak? Am I missing it? Have I already gotten it? Yes, it has. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. And which one am I getting? Oh, I'm not getting anything right now. Okay, let's see. That would be decent just to save some money. But I really want to start just kind of full upgrade into my armies. No. More ammunition would be helpful. Yeah, take the ammunition.
A boon to our great state.
Alright, and let's check some buildings. Got some cash. Yep, that'll be good. Defenses and more money. Alright, let's move on. skip through those, but I want to see where some of the other guys end up going in my territory. Grimgor will more likely than not attack me. It's kind of a given at this point. But yeah, each time I think like, okay, this is probably going to be the next to last one, I'm really enjoying Kislev and their units. So probably, I mean, I'll definitely be streaming this tomorrow and Friday. Because yeah, I guess in terms of playing as Kislev personally and streaming wise, or offline, online, I haven't really gotten into the late game with Kislev yet where I'm actually using some of the better units. So I'm always just used to using their basic Kossar units, and then I'm like, oh, let's move on to the next one, and I'm actually really enjoying it. Okay, so yeah, they just got trolls, which I mean they'll win, obviously. Like, it's a very strong auto resolve army, but that's why we recruited that other army up there to just get ready. Yep. Congrats. Say these Darkland orcs probably in a month or so won't even be here anymore. It'll be Chaos Dwarves.
The people are ill-treated.
Yeah, because upgrading is definitely hurting the old bottom line. But there we go. We got a very formidable army that is moving its way this way.
There is no alternative.
My quest is doom.
Now I don't know.
Fear no peril. Demons.
We can try ambushing them. I don't know if it'll work,
Let them come.
but we can try it.
Priest of the great Orthodox.
Send you back up that way.
Power is my right.
Let's come over here. See if he comes this way to take the Great Skull Lake.
My decision is law. Governor of Kislev.
Going to encamp stand so we can keep replenishing. Alright. Boris.
Helps my homeland. I go for
Doesn't cost
Kislev.
me anything.
Demon Slayer. I follow the bear.
I think that's all my armies moved. Other than obviously Godtrick, but can't really do anything with him because we can't obviously win that fight as is.
Let's have you dead.
And yeah, we just need to get rid of him. The big thing is if we can take these two out and then just kind of maintain it, that way he is forced, you know, to this like last settlement here, which I think Emmerich.
Hi, Elven Archmage.
Yeah, attack that. I can request an army. Look at all those heroes. Problem is they're probably not ranked 20. Wouldn't mind stealing this army from you, actually. Yeah. Doesn't cost me anything anyway.
Goya. March. Pain is irrelevant. I have decrees to sign.
And let's move on. But yeah, we're going to use that one to kind of take some of his settlements in here for free for 10 turns. See what he's up to. Alright, if they don't beat Tretch here, I don't know what the hell they're doing. Because they keep sacking the shit out of it. Like... Just take the settlement. Move on to bigger and better things. They've literally, for like the last 15, 20 turns, have sacked it, occupied it, sacked it, and then like, just, it's the last settlement. Just fucking take it. God damn it. Help me with other things. Clan Rictus is not that big of a priority, dude. Thinking about it, it'd kind of be cool if you could, like, I mean, you can assign them, like, a task, right? But it would be cool, like, hey, do this by turn whatever, you know, like, tell them, like, hey, you need to do this by, like, within 5 turns or 10 turns or something like that, right? Dwarves have been fairly lazy too about dealing with Azag. Yeah, they're just not paying attention to him. Oh well, he didn't attack me up there. Interesting. For sure thought he was gonna try and take that. Yeah, I can't. He's just gonna go around and blow everything up. Gee, how did I know? Looks like he's recruiting.
Kislev's chosen. Set camp at once.
Good. Alright. I'll probably have to fight that one manually.
Kislev's chosen. Yes!
Oh, not really.
Courage flows in
You're
our
dead.
veins. My lands expand further.
We need walls.
Never yield.
Oh, yeah, leadership. Don't want you to break. Yep, swift swing or swift wing. That's okay.
Lord of all.
Good. Let's make him better in combat. That's fantastic.
For a lord.
No, 3 turns is not good. Alright. Alright, yeah, he's just straight up coming for me. Do they go for the Saber Mountain? I don't know.
Boris Ursus.
He is definitely coming for me, so let's just come down this way.
Boris Ursus himself.
What did Grimgor do? He's going for the What a bitch.
Gotrek Gurnison. Even slayers must rest.
See if that gets them to come back and fight me. Yeah, he's just gonna...
I am the
Which, I mean, once he runs into this army, it's gonna be a little different story for him, but... God, I hate how the AI is just so annoying like that. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Volcano Heart, yeah. More growth. And more growth. Alright. Boris has moved. Grigor fought. She's on her way. He's recruiting. Alright, what did you do?
It cements my power.
They definitely came out of the settlement. I just don't know where they went to. Alright. Yep, you can keep moving that way. And you moved as well. Alright, good stuff. Let's see what happens again. We are getting closer to 7:30, so I'll probably try and find a good stopping point so I can finish getting ready for work. And just another reminder, I'll be starting 30 minutes earlier tomorrow. I need to set an alarm right now or else I will forget that I need to do that. There we go.
2 spears are better than 1.
Can't wait to, no. Be up pretty early in the morning, but that'll be alright. As long as I get myself to go to bed at a decent time, I'll be okay. It's really, like, it's so hard for me, like, after my wife and kid go to bed that I don't keep playing. You know, so I really am going to need to use Tuesday and Thursday mornings as time to kind of work on videos and whatnot. Or else I'm just never going to have time to do it because I'm going to be streaming all the time and then I'm never going to sleep and I'm going to be miserable every day. So, hey, they finally took it. Goodness gracious. Alright. Put in walls. Don't know where they're going, but it is bothering me. He can already get that ability, so let's do something else. What is going on? But anyway, let's call it there. I think before I get too involved, or else I'm not going to be able or want to stop. But I do appreciate the support today, guys. It was a good stream. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I may actually not stream it tomorrow and just stream it Friday, so I do have time to work on some videos. I'm not sure because I won't be able to work on anything tonight. So yeah, actually thinking about it, I'm probably going to end up doing that. So yeah, probably won't see me tomorrow because I'll be busy. But other than that, I will be back. I will be back on Friday with probably the last part of Boris. I'm not sure. I might stream another episode of it just because I am having so much fun with it. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll pop in a save here again, and I will call it a day there. So yeah, be on the lookout for probably another stream on Friday, and the new content I'll be working on. My goal is to release that Saturday morning before I start streaming at 4 a.m. My time here in Alaska. That way it'll be out there for you guys to kind of check out and see, and that way I can let you guys know, like, hey, I've released it, go check it out, that kind of thing. And that way, hopefully on stream, because I'll be able to stream longer since I'm starting a little earlier, I'll be able to get some of you guys' feedback and whatnot. And so what I'll end up doing is recording that Friday night, and I'll have that scheduled to release at like 3:30 a.m. my time. That way when I start the stream at 4, it'll be out for 30 minutes and it'll be less than a 30-minute video. That way you guys can have time to watch it. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. I appreciate, again, all the support today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys again very soon with more Total War content. So have a good one. Have a good Wednesday. And I will see you guys again soon. Bye.